everybody. Happy Sunday. Time to get my coffee going. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can see that a lot better. Let me refill my other water too. Oh, there's somebody on here. Good morning, good morning. Oh, hi Joy. How are you? About to have my first cup of coffee for the day. Still kind of sleepy. Hopefully this coffee will kick in because I could still take another hour nap. So whenever I remember in the mornings to, damn allergies, golly. Tranquilo. Good morning, good morning. I'm over here trying to clear my throat, man. These allergies are no joke, they're no fun. Let's see. I'm gonna have some, you'll have some coffee with all of us. So far, the three of us. Yeah. So I just have my creamer, brewing my coffee. It's a nice day out. Sunny. It's supposed to get, I think, in the 80s or low 90s. So the hot and humid is coming. Get that sunny, bright sunshine. And over here too. Super sunny. I'm sure you're not supposed to, but when my hands are cold, I just place them on here and warm them up before it gets too hot. Oh, hey Tim. Thank you. You'll take a cup too? All right, let me find multiple cups, you guys. Thank you, Tim. Oh my gosh. What cup do you want? You want a glass one? You want a ceramic one? Cora got some of these too. I'll stick to my usual. Starting to get warm outside, but in the house it stays pretty cool. So I'm excited for that because it gets super hot and humid. Next month it's going to be probably roasting. Yeah, everybody say hi to everybody. Who else is on here? Yeah, you guys click that thumbs up. I got 2 thumbs up. 4 people watching. See, I heard that I have my own cup at your place too. Yeah, there's multiple for you to choose from, Tim. We got plenty of mugs, plenty. And then also the dang mason jars. These dang mason jars, you'll have a special mason jar here too. We got plenty of those. With our little soap dispenser. Yeah, that was kind of a fail because Cora couldn't get it open, I couldn't get the soap thing open, and all of a sudden I just like hit it a couple times, twist it, and it just pops open. That was super funny. Oh my gosh. Cora is hilarious. Yeah, we did too. Oh my gosh. We laughed. Oh. I would still rewatch some of that, and then I had Cora do the shorts where it had the little section where we actually were able to open the soap bottle. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Yeah, so I had a minimalist fail, I guess, yesterday. I bought the Hello Kitty. I kept telling myself at Walmart when I was grocery shopping, I said, you don't need it, you don't need it. I'm just gonna walk around with it, then I'll put it back. You don't need it, you don't need it, you don't need it. No. Yeah, I didn't need it. And even after I bought it, I was like, you can still return it. You can still return it. You can still return it. What you put? The look on both of our faces was priceless. Yes. We were shocked as soon as you said open sesame, boom, the bottle went, and I was like, thanks. It's a cute little Hello Kitty, matches the nails. Kind of like matching purses, matching heels, matches. Warm up my hands. So, now it's a little too hot to touch. So I just got to like really thinking and kind of nervous last night because Cora, I think, has almost 100% decided to stay in Dallas or to move to Dallas sooner than I thought. I know Cora keeps me on check. She's like, put that back. You don't need that. What do you need that for? Put it back. I'm like, oh, but it's so cute. I know, I'm bad about that. I try not to, but I think if you restrict yourself too much, then the impulse buying is worse. Persia, hi, good morning. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you. Shut that off. Yeah, Cora keeps me in check. Then I try to do the same for her. I tell her, Cora, you gotta keep me on check because I will be buying all kinds of stuff and I don't need any of it. Give this a rinse. All right. sit over here. Let me adjust my stuff here so you're not just seeing the top of my head. Okay, that's not too bad. Just a little bit. And guess who's with us, you guys? Blue. Blue's here. Oh, Blue. On my dining table because it's so heavy to lug around, so I just kind of leave it here and do my experiments. See? It looks kind of small, but it is ginormous. It's huge. Yes, it is really, really, really quiet. Like, I can hear my own thoughts now. It's extremely quiet. Sometimes too quiet. I like it, you know, I like to be by myself, but then it gets boring after a while. And then I'm like, now what? Now what? So I'll be texting Cora, and she'll be texting me, or I'll be texting and or watching shows. But yeah, it gets a little too quiet sometimes. Especially when I'm used to having her around and the dogs and the chaos and barking and them running everywhere, jumping on you, to just being by yourself. It's definitely quiet. Whew, it's hot. Look at these. Bubbly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is a good time to go camping. I was thinking about that last night because, yeah, Cora's thinking of actually moving out there a lot sooner. So then I'm just like, oh, okay, so now time to go to plan B, C, D, and E. Like, what, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Talking to myself. Like, more reasons to go live more often. Yeah, that's true. That's true. To be able to talk to you guys, huh? Oh, man. So, yeah. Now I'm like, okay, I know this day will come, right? I knew it. You know, being part of a parent, especially a teenager, and now she's 20, and I'm like, when the kids fly the coop, and then like, okay, now it's my turn. Like, what do I do? So I'm like, dang it. Do I want to stay here for a little bit? Because I really am enjoying the house. So I can stay here this year or a few more months, and then kind of just save up a little bit, and then rent the house out and travel, or just stay here, take road trips. I don't know. I have so many options. It's crazy. When you have too many options, it's even more crazy in your head. Let's see. Go explore sitting areas for content and camping. Yeah. Yeah, I thought about doing that because there's some kind of lake close by. And what else? Obviously the park I would go to. It has like a little pond looking thing, and then it has the waterfall, it has the geese, the duck. It's really pretty. Go camp there for the day, go make my lunch and go live. Rent out a room so you can always come back. Yeah, I thought about that. Yeah, I was thinking about that, and then I was like, man, who would I rent it to? Who would I rent it to? So I thought about like some of these, first of all, no offense to any of you that are disabled and get disability checks, but many, many years ago, we had a bigger house in Texas. We had like a 4-bedroom, and we ended up renting a couple rooms, but they were to guys that had disability, and they were younger guys, so they were gamers, and they plugged in all kinds of stuff, and the electric bill went way up because they had the time to sit in a room and play games and do all that. So I need to look for somebody that that has that works a lot of hours, so they're not here as often. Maybe like even like short term, like travel nurses or something like that. I need to look into that because we got a couple hospitals here that, you know, maybe I'll put a listing or something online about renting a room, but I get kind of iffy. I don't know. Yeah, we're right next to what is that called? For sale. Yeah, just like it's basically the army base, and then the city is like basically touching each other. So yeah. I don't know how many of single soldiers would be moving out like that though. It would have to be somebody that's not well, maybe a female. I don't know if I feel comfortable with a guy. Disabled gamers rule me. It's because I'm trying to keep my electricity bill down, you know? Oh, you did? Dang. Small world. A divorced guy? Oh, Lord. A divorced guy and a divorced girl rooming together? Come on now. You have your hours. We'll have to make a schedule. Oh, Lord. That would be kind of weird, huh? The stories we would tell each other. Oh my gosh. Dang. So how'd you like Lawton? Especially basic training? Ugh. I had my basic training in Missouri. Oh, Lordy. And then my AIT, I had it in Georgia. Yeah, so yeah, I thought about that. But maybe more like a temporary or short-term room rental. People that are just kind of, I don't know, they don't need it for that long. I've even seen where, like, I've overheard people. I was over at McDonald's one time, and I overheard a family talking about that they needed a short-term rental. But the price that wherever they were looking at was just about the same where they were at to the short term. So they were just, I don't know if it was a hotel versus like a short term actual rental. But they were having a hard time, so I was like, ooh, that's an idea. Definitely more catering towards the military, like short term, either 3 months, 6 months, something like that. Well, hello. The Army kept me busy. Didn't have time to see it. Oh, man. You went to Fort Stewart after. Okay. Dang. Yeah, for basic training. Well, while you're training, you can't really do much. You eat, sleep, and like just training. They don't let you really have much time to yourself. I think it's different now though. Years back, I would hear of the new guys talking about pizza parties. It's like, what the heck? A pizza party? What? I don't know if it was AIT or basic that they would have that. I'm like, wow, it's gotten a lot softer, that's for sure. Yeah, with the field artillery. Oh man, we hear them often. Often. It just everything goes boom, boom, everywhere. Yeah, my first experience with that, hearing it, and like, I think it was early 2000s. It was in Fayetteville, next to Fort Bragg. You could hear them. The whole windows would be like boom, boom. That was such a long time ago though. Yeah, so my brother-in-law, he's stationed in Germany right now, and he just got his sergeant, so he got the points and everything. So we're like super excited for him. And then he was iffy because his wife, my sister, his wife was like, you know, I don't care if you reenlist or if he doesn't reenlist, it's up to him, because if I push for him to reenlist and something happens to him, he gets deployed. You know, she's like, I couldn't live with myself. So she's like, I just leave it up to him to decide whether he's gonna reenlist or not. So, but now that he got promoted to sergeant, then I'm like, okay, this is almost a 100% guarantee he's gonna reenlist. So like that's a given right there. But then I'm excited because the end of this year is their 3 years up being overseas. So they're practically gonna move somewhere else. So I'm hoping, even though they don't have his job here. Yeah, thank you. Even though they don't have his job here, I'm still like, for some weird reason, bring him to Fort Sill, God. Come on, bring him to Fort Sill. I need him close to me. But he's what is that? Can't remember what kind of helicopter mechanic. It slips my mind. But he's some kind of helicopter mechanic. And then before that, he did the fueler, and where he was at Bragg, and then he changed his MOS, and then now he's a mechanic for the helicopter, which I can't remember which one, but he seems to enjoy it. I think he's got, I don't know how many years in now. Maybe 4 or 5 years in now, somewhere around there. But yeah, I'm excited. And they had a baby recently, so I haven't actually seen him. He's maybe around 6-ish months now. But the other 2 kids that they have, first it was my nephew, and then my niece, and then another nephew, but that one I didn't meet. And both of the older kiddos, they were born in Texas, and it was San Marcos, by close to Austin. I'm sure you know where that's at, but yeah, I miss them. I haven't seen them for almost 3 years now. Yeah, thank you. Yep, they got the 3 kids. Yeah, I tell her, shoot, I could be your living nanny. Catch you later. Okay, bye, Tim. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the tip, the donation. Yeah, I'm just like, I'll be your living nanny. I'll do that, be a part-time living nanny, and then get spoiled by them, but then spoil the kiddos at the same time. And then, cause she does I can't remember what it's called, stenographer or something like that. She does ultrasounds, and she seems to really enjoy it. And she makes pretty good money, but obviously, being in Germany, she doesn't, she's not able to go to their hospitals and work and do that. So she's been a stay-at-home mama for almost 3 years now. And at first, she kind of struggled with it, like, oh, what do I do? But then she ended up finding out she was pregnant, and then she has a little one. So I think it was good for her. And then now, you know, he's going to be older, but she's like, I miss going to work. But In her mind and like everybody else's mind, you want to work like 2 days a week, 2 hours a day, and make thousands of dollars. And it doesn't work that way. You're 38, single, childless, and don't know if it's a blessing or a curse yet. Oh, wow. You're super young. Dang. No wonder you said you're a gamer. Yeah, you're about that age. Oh, man. Well, it just depends how you want to look at it. It could be either one. It's up to you. It's up to you. For me, I only was able to have the one. And I wanted like a whole dozen kids. But God only gave me one. So I was like, I always tell Cora, like, God knew you were just pretty much all I could handle, even though in my mind I thought I wanted like 100 kids. But after having one, I'm like, oh Lord, one is good, one is good. Yeah, that's hard. For her being the only child, I think has been a little harder. Plus, we moved around a lot. So, I mean, she would have her friends, but not like family, not siblings, no cousins around. So, that was a little harder for her. And I don't know. I don't know if you have siblings or not, but like, I enjoyed having siblings. And we would like rough each other up and beat each other up and then defend each other and love each other. And it was just like, all every day, like love each other, but you just beat each other up. And she never experienced that. You were working at Victoria's Secret, but after my aortic dissection, doctors aren't sure if you're able to work again. Oh man, dang, wow, dang, that sucks. Well, there's always YouTube. Start making YouTube videos. Keep yourself entertained. Especially if you're not able to work like traditionally, right? You can still do. I don't know, you like, oh yeah, you're a gamer, so you can make YouTube videos about playing your games and tips or cussing all the games and all the characters like like they do. It's funny because my nephew, when he was really young, he would go on YouTube and he would watch those, and that's how he learned some of his potty words. He was really young too. Oh, that would be cool for a travel channel. Yeah, for sure. Dang. So, what are some of your ideas for your travel channel? If you want to share. Where would you travel to, or how would you travel? Would you go like just on the weekend for a week at a time, or just go for a full year, go explore? Because I think about all those, like, oh man, I would love to just continuously go, but after like a few weeks to a month, I'm like, I'm ready to either check in a hotel room and or go back to a house or something, I don't know. And then after I'm in a house for a while, like after a few months, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go and explore and do something, because I'm like, I feel like I'm just cooped up. And then when I go again, then I'm like, oh, okay, I had enough adventure, time to relax. And so I just go on like a cycle. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, Liana. Good morning. You want to find places in song lyrics and take pictures and talk about? Oh, that sounds cool. There's a lot of a lot of country songs with those. Oh, you would keep yourself busy doing that. Wow. What is that? Winslow, Arizona? There's you one. Oh man. Yeah, you would stay busy. That would be cool. You love worthless knowledge also. Oh my gosh. So I want to start a series called Shit You Didn't Know You Didn't Care About, but now you do. You got to add that one too, but now you do. And now you know. Actually, that would be super fun to watch. So let me know if you actually do it. I would love to watch that. Cool, that's cool. Let me see. You have to know it to not care about it. Yeah, well, still. Oh man, that sounds cool. Sounds like you're way more adventurous than me though. That's cool. I get super nervous at first and then I'm like, like somebody hold my hand. Then after that I get familiar with the area. That's why I can't travel just from like one spot to the next, to the next, to the next. I have to like travel, get to know the area, feel familiar with it, spend a few weeks, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm cool. I know where the Walmart's at. I know where the Home Depot's at. I know where Planet Fitness is at. I know the area. I know the park. Then I feel more comfortable. And then I'm like, okay, well, let me go explore somewhere else now. Dang. So what was that country song that inspired you? Which one was it? If I haven't heard of it, I'll have to look it up later. Oh, Ileana, I saw your email this morning, so I'll reply later. Yeah, I just keep thinking like, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know. It's cheap enough to keep the house, but then I'm like, do I want to sell it? Do I not want to sell it? I don't want to sell it because I really enjoy it. I want to have a home base. I enjoy having a home base, but then I'm like, I don't know. Do I have a nice downtown? I would have to go to Oklahoma City. So that's a little bit over an hour away. And I think they have some nice areas. Or even Wichita Falls. That one seems to be pretty nice too. Just kind of walk and show you guys, go live and like put some wheels on my tripod. Welcome back, Joy. Yeah, that would be cool, huh? I need to get one of them, not on my forehead, but like those chest video cameras. I don't know what they're called. Dang it. Cam Pro, I don't know. Anyway, and just like film everything, walk around, but all you're gonna see is like the camera move like this while as I walk. Just talk to a random stranger and see what they have to say, because sometimes shoot, you meet people and they're super interesting. You just never know. Like sometimes they'll tell you stories that are just crazy. They're just crazy stories, funny stories, sad stories. Ugh. Just go up to random strangers and have conversations and then document that, right? That'd be interesting. So I'm just sipping on it. You guys can see? Can you see the steam? It's still super hot. Oh my gosh. Noodle pear. I'm sure there's coffee there. Oh yeah. I think just about everywhere has coffee. I don't know who doesn't have coffee. Even in like the poorest of places, you always see they have like coffee. Even if it's just coffee and a little piece of bread, they have coffee. What does that say about coffee, you guys? It's that good? It's that addictive? It's that cheap sometimes? I don't know. So I've watched documentaries like in Cuba where they don't have a lot, you know, they're more restricted and they don't have a lot of money or they don't have a lot to eat, but you know, they have their rice, their beans, and in the mornings, you know, they might have a few chickens, so they have eggs, but they always have their little cup of coffee. I don't know. What does that say about coffee? You may put some whiskey in a coffee once once the ball game starts. Ooh. Oh man. No wonder you guys get super excited about watching the games. That makes sense now. Your sister would call that jiggy coffee. Ooh. Those are the super exciting games, the unforgettable games that mainly the extra excitement only happen in your brain and then in your coffee cup, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. Wow. Well, they have flavored ones, flavored liquor to put in your coffee to spike it to. I don't know if I've ever had that actually. Let's see what we put. You love baseball, but it can be more entertaining. So helps with it. Oh my gosh. I would imagine so. Yeah, yeah. Just a little bit will help. Then all you're gonna be doing, I don't know, like if that makes you laugh, that makes you more excited. Some people get really emotional. I don't know. I don't drink very often, but like I'm one of those happy drunks. Like what you see, 10x. See what you put on here. Persia. Have you tried Cafe Bustelo? Knockoff. Oh no. Cheapest and the best. Huh. I have not tried it from the dollar. I saw one that looked similar to it, and then I did see one that was like because they have like the tinier packages. I'm gonna have to try that. But I have tried the actual coffee, and I think it's a little bit stronger. So I might have to try that. A Dollar Tree haul with different coffees and sample them for you guys. That would be kind of cool. See which ones I make ugly faces like, ugh. Don't try this at home. Let me see. I only drink about once every other month or so, but I'm very happy drinking it. So you know what I'm talking about. Your ex-wife joked that if I drank more often. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh, it's funny, but is it? Is it funny? Oof. So you need to be more happy then. More happy, more joking, without drinking. Or get the non-alcoholic ones and then trick your mind. And good morning, good morning. Let's go look. That's a cool name. Oh my gosh. Do I still have family in California? Are you planning to visit? I was watching videos that you have from California. Oh, yes. I'd say most of my family is in California. My immediate family, they are in California, except for Cora, obviously, and then she's over in Dallas, which she's thinking about. I don't know if you were here for it, but she's thinking about moving to Dallas sooner than she thought. And then my sister is over with her family in Germany, as far as like more my siblings, my immediate family. But the rest of them, yes, they're all in California, all in the Los Angeles and San Diego area. So most of them are there. I have some in Mexico, some in Nicaragua, some in, I don't know if there might be some in Florida. I don't know. I hear like family members talk about where other family members live, but those are like distant cousins, aunt, uncles, like third, fourth, fifth, whatever cousins, and I don't know them. But yeah, like most of my immediate, yes, they're all in Los Angeles area, San Diego area. And I absolutely plan on visiting, of course. I try to go at least every couple years. I would try to go every other year, but I like to go yearly, even if it's just for like a couple weeks and then come back. You know, go road trip. But I don't know. Now I still like, ooh, should I just pack up, get in my van, and go to California for 3 to 6 months again, and go enjoy that, and then figure it out from there. I don't know. It's like the choices, too many choices, kind of like stunt you. Like, what do I do? Depending on the weather. Yeah, see, like the perfect thing would be I would leave here wintertime, so I don't have to worry about mowing. I can probably drain all the pipes and everything, shut the water off, and then I could just take off, right, for a couple months. So that's tempting to do that too. And then go have winter, like a November, December, January over in California. Because even though it would feel cold there, it's nowhere near like Antarctica like it was here this past winter. So that would be something. Most of my utilities are like emailed to me, the bills, except for the one here, that I call the city utilities, which is like one company, and it has the sewer, water, and trash, and they mail it. But I need to ask them if they can email it. That way I could just pay for it. That or pay in advance, right? I could probably do that. I just don't want my mailbox getting extremely full and then people realize, hey, there's nobody here. And then for summer would be perfect to be out there or somewhere up north. Probably like the Los Angeles and San Diego area to me are like the most perfect weather. They really are, with like the least amount of humidity. That's my perfect weather. Because I've gone to Florida, I've gone to all these other states, and hot and humid is, ugh, it makes me stay inside just in the AC. So I prefer to be where I can be in the shade, even if it's hot. You're in the shade, you get that nice cool breeze and you're fine because the humidity is not very high. But oof. Yeah, here, no, I'll have to stay inside most of the summer. And then the mosquitoes love me, you guys. Oh, I have to like spray and everything because they're constantly trying to bite me. But yeah, now I have all that to think about. I want to give myself, I don't know, at least a month or two to really think and plan out what I want to do if Cora does end up deciding to move to Dallas and stay in Dallas a lot sooner. Try to give myself at least a couple months just to plan stuff out, save a little bit, see what I'm gonna do, put stuff in storage, rent this out, or just like find a roommate and just let them live here as I go and travel, and then just come back occasionally. I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. First world problems, you guys. First world problems. I don't know what to do. Don't like camping in the summer. Oh gosh. Depends where you go. Depends where you go. If you're somewhere where, and what do you call camping? Glamping? Camping? Like, my paradise would be close to the beach and then just chill on the hammock most of the day and just swing back and forth, maybe have a drink or two and just people watch. That's like such a relaxing paradise for me. Just like vacation 24/7, that would be cool. You love camping in Sedona, Arizona. Yeah, well, the desert, like hardly any mosquitoes, and you gotta camp in winter time or summertime. Cause like I picture that like Vegas hot. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, you're going to Montana in 4 weeks. That in Wyoming. Those are your favorite places? I've been through a lot of places up north, but I like haven't been there because like Cora's dad is a truck driver and he did that before and after the military. So I mean we would go on, runs with him and we would go through a bunch of places, but you don't have time to stop and actually enjoy it. So I've been through a lot of those and they're so beautiful, but like to actually just stop and enjoy the actual place, I haven't. So that would be cool. That'd be cool. I know up north, like so much country, so much beauty. I like it. Let's see. Let's go look. Minivan camping, I definitely prefer the mountains. The beach is not my happy place. I like both. I just don't like mosquitoes. I'm always scared that there's going to be a snake when I'm walking around and they're going to bite me, and then I watch a lot of thrillers, okay? And then I'm going to have to like amputate my leg and then I'm going to have to crawl for help, and then I don't know how to do the SOS, and then I forgot my day pack, and okay, that all goes through my head, right? But as far as like just because I have some property up north in California, and we were there. We had an RV. We parked it in an RV resort or campground or whatever you call them, and we did that for a few months. And we were by the lake. It was Clear Lake. Oh, it's so beautiful. Just to not have much to do. You wake up and then you watch people fishing, you watch people on boats, on those little kayaks, and you just relax. It's so nice. So that's like mountain and lakes, and that's really beautiful. I really enjoyed it. But like deep in the woods, I don't know. I'd be scared. I don't have the off spray, and all the bugs are gonna get me. There's a place called Medicine Wheel in Wyoming. That changed my damn life. I found it by accident. Dang. Okay. I might have to Google that one and see. See if it's life changing, huh? Hmm. So what was it that changed your life? The scenery, the something happened, you were able to just relax. I don't know. What was it about that place? Yeah, I just took a screenshot, so I'm gonna Google that afterwards too. Let's see what that is. It probably looks like, trying to picture it. Like a big prairie, or is there a lake nearby? Are there a little bit of hills or mountains? I'm trying to picture this now. A forest. I don't know. I'll have to Google that and see. Yeah. Speaking of by accident, we did that when we were in Germany many moons ago. We were trying to find that Cinderella castle or something, and we happened to accidentally cross over into Austria, and the sign looked like it said ostrich. But yeah, we were driving around trying to look for this place, and we come across the most beautiful lake ever. It was gorgeous. You could see right through it. Man, Cora was like maybe 2, 3 years old. It was gorgeous, gorgeous. And then the cool part, we found some missionaries there. They were just having fun, and they spoke English. So we were like excited to talk to somebody in English. And the scenery was amazing. Oh man, you could just see right through it. You see. Hi Cindy, good morning. Let's see, it's a sacred Indian grounds and it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh wow. It's in the mountains and it's only a place that you can see 13th period. The earth. Oh wow. That sounds cool. Huh. Wow. Man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna Google that after the live. You're close to Wyoming? Yeah, in Colorado. Yeah, maybe take a road trip up there one of those times, Ileana. Check it out. Document it. But yeah, like minivan camping, glamping, for sure. Because I remember when we were young, we only went like a handful of times we went camping. And although it was fun, it was like so uncomfortable to sleep on, like just basically inside a tent in a blanket. I felt all the rocks on my back and it was just not comfortable. I could not rest. But as far as like the actual place and camping out and, you know, joking, laughing, playing with the brothers and cousins and, you know, being around family, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'll have to make my way up north and explore. Because that sounds really beautiful. I'm about done chugging my coffee, you guys. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll probably go to some of these parks or lakes or somewhere around here and just like have lunch, show you what I'm cooking, show you the scenery a little bit, That would be fun. A chilly morning. Every time you put I think of the Canadians. Chilly morning, But I like when you put that. It actually was chilly here too this morning. I was like, ooh, I'm ready for some coffee to warm myself up. Oh my gosh. So Cindy, I tried looking up that uh, rock pal, or I can't remember what it's called, but the 800 that you were talking about, like you were looking it up too, and I couldn't find it, and now I know why, right? Because it was a 500 instead of the 800. I'm like, well, maybe it's limited edition. I don't know. But it didn't take much power though, so that was good. Because I wonder, how much is it going to take of my battery to have like the little fridge or to have a fan going? And I even want a TV in my van. They ran errands before the game starts. Y'all have a phenomenal day. All right. Well, have a good one. Thanks for stopping and talking to us. And we will definitely be checking those places out. And I hope that you actually do make the YouTube channel with all those useless trivia things you didn't know that you needed to know. That would be cool. That would be cool. So, bye. Well, you feel like a dork. That's my life too, Cindy. I feel like such a dork and quirky a lot of the times, but I love it. I love it. I just get to laughing at myself. If you can't laugh at yourself, well, shoot. It's fun. Fun memories. But yeah, I have my my power station right here too. Look at that, you guys. Blue's right with me. It's just so heavy to lug around. I felt like buying like some kind of what is that, like a microwave tray, or like, I don't know, those ones that have little shelves, and then it has the wheels under, so I can just push it all over the house and like plug everything in. I'm a super dork, okay? I'm a super dork. So, like, I want to just push it around everywhere and plug everything in versus like bringing all the appliances here. Because I can just push it to where the TV is, plug that in, push it all the way to wherever and like plug it in. And because this sucker is heavy, it's like 60-ish pounds. Ugh. Blue Eddie has a stroller for it. Whoa. Oh my god, like the dog strollers. I seen that they have what are those, like dolly looking things, the flat ones. And they're super low, which that's okay, you know, because you can, with the cords, you know, it'll just go on there. But they have like the bigger wheels. Yeah, it's a dolly. And then, you know, you just kind of lug it around and move it around. I actually looked at that on Amazon, but they're kind of pricey, so I'd have to go with like some kind of off-brand one for like a fraction of the price. I think it was like almost $150 for like the actual Blue Eddie one. And then some off-brand one was like $40-50. So I thought about that. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that you use your mom's walker. Like, that's a good idea because it holds our weight, right? So those things don't weigh as much as we do. It'll definitely just plop it on there and then just like move it wherever. I even thought about getting I don't know if you guys ever seen at Walmart, I've seen where like the 5-gallon buckets, you can put them on top, and then this is where like you have the car wash area. So it has wheels at the bottom where you can just push the bucket everywhere. So I thought about getting one of those wheels, And then putting a 5-gallon bucket, and then with the lid and everything, maybe make like a little tabletop just to extend it a little so it doesn't like flop on me, and just like, because I gotta take care of this like a newborn baby. It's gotta be like really like a newborn baby, right? You gotta be very careful. So I thought about that, and I could just wheel it around and then put it on top of the 5-gallon bucket. I thought about that. So I'm like thinking of all kinds of ideas where I can move it around. But I thought of putting it in this corner here. Like in that corner right there. Just kind of leaving it right there, and then just bringing all my appliances, putting them right here, and then just plugging it in to do all my testing. So I thought about that, but I was like, I need something where it has wheels. See if I can find one. At thrift stores, I'll see those walkers, so maybe I'll try that, because, you know, it's at a thrift store. It'll probably just be a few dollars worth of an experiment. That would be cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I remember. I can't remember what those are called, but oh, Cora's texting me. Hi, Mama. But yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, because you know, my dad's a mechanic, so he would use those all the time. You just like lay on it and like crawl back under and forth and everything, under the cars and everything. Yeah. Yeah. Anything with wheels that can take a hefty amount of weight. But then I wanted something up higher, so like the walkers, I think, would be a good height. Its own dolly. So many different dollies on Amazon. Yes. Amazon is like, you type something and hundreds of options come, and then you're like, oh my god, which one? So then I go to YouTube, I'm like, what's the best blah blah blah, and then I see a bunch of videos, and then I go to Amazon, and then I see, you know, more information about it, what people recommend, and you just go back and forth, and then before you know it, like a whole day went by and you've just been on your phone researching. Skylar, let's see. Hello, hi. I have a Pro 2000 jack. Okay, 35 pounds. Wow. And it's heavy and 1,000. Yes, they are so worth it. Wow. 35 pounds though, that's good. This one, I think it's like 60 pounds. That sucker is heavy. But they are worth its weight in gold, in coffee, liquid gold. Oh man. Yeah, because there for the longest time I thought, okay, maybe I'll just get the 1,000 or 1,500, and then I'm like, well, I don't know, because you're paying a bit more when you're getting the smaller ones compared to getting like just one bigger one. It's kind of like buying in bulk, you know, something bigger. It's a little bit cheaper, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get the 2,000 because that can pretty much power everything that I need and then some. But now my only other thing now that I have to get are the actual solar panels. So for the minivan though, I think I can only fit like maybe one big one, like a 200 watt panel. I can put that on the roof and then have an extra 200 watt one that I can add to it when I'm just parked somewhere for a while. Maybe I could do that, because I don't think it'll fit on the top of the minivan. I'll have to see what the dimensions are and measure it and everything. But I'm excited to get one. I'm like, Any recommendations, you guys? If you guys have, what kind of solar panels, what do you recommend? But I'm thinking of getting the 200 watt one. Maybe the flexible one because they're lighter. And then I'm able to put it on top of the minivan. I don't know if the brand matters or not as much as like the actual battery. Because if you stick to the name brands, it costs a lot more. But like as far as like a solar panel, it's important, but not as important as the battery, I think anyway. In my head, I don't know. With a little storage underneath. Yeah. Yeah, those seats are high. Let's see. I looked at those portable electric systems for a long time, and I really think they overcharge. I built my own. Yeah, if you can build your own, or if you're willing to experiment, if you don't know how to build it, and kind of like trial and error, you can get it for probably a fraction of the price, half of the price or less, depends on what you're getting for sure. But I have no idea. I just know how to like plug stuff in and turn it on, turn it off. So, so for me, this is perfect. Like just plug and play. Like that's it. That's it. That's as complicated as I would like to go. Let me see. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, I saw how Abiyaz, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Yes, and she only had that, the video where it showed that she had it on top of her minivan. I get kind of nervous. I'm like, oh gosh, my thing's gonna fly. But she put regular duct tape, not the industrial duct tape. But I want to put it because I have, it's kind of like racks on top of the, it's not, maybe it's just for looks, I don't know, but I can somehow tie them to that on top of my minivan. It's not just like the flat roof. I'm kind of scared to put the tape. I'd have to change the tape like quite often. And I don't think she even had it up there for like a month. And she posted that video that I saw yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And that thing just flew. 200-watt flexible solar panel down the drain. Like, dang. Yeah, so it made me nervous because all I thought was like, yeah, I'm just gonna put it up there, tape it up there, but now I have to put some kind of frame and then attach that because I don't want that flying anywhere, causing an accident or something. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, Gorilla Tape or some kind of industrial or some, I don't know. She just had like plain Jane tape. Like it's good, but when you're driving in that wind and rain and everything, like you need something way stronger than that. Like, oh no. Yeah, that made me nervous because I thought, okay, yeah, I'll just put the tape and we're good to go. No, I'm glad she showed that because it makes a lot of people aware. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. Luckily, she didn't have the heavier ones. I mean, you probably can't duct tape that. You have to like put it in some kind of frame. But those other, like the solid, non-flexible ones, that one would have like broke somebody's window or something. Yeah, oof. Yeah, it made me nervous because I thought like, yeah, I'll just tape it up there. But no, not anymore. Now I'm gonna have to get some kind of, where they have the little holes on each corner, you know, attach it there or to put some kind of like aluminum frame thing and then attach that. And I don't know, I'm gonna have to go more solid with it because that's scary. Besides, you know, you can cause a nasty accident. You know, that's expensive. That's expensive. Yeah, but that's next on my list to get at least a 200-watt solar, the flexible ones, so I can kind of charge this, top it off, and then work on getting an extra 200-watt one, so then I can have the 400 watts total. But at the top, it's just it'll just probably be enough room for the 200-watt one. Yeah, there's a lot of people, like, yeah, Minivan Lee, they have it taped up there and they have not had issues. I don't know what happened. because you even saw on a previous video where Abia was cleaning it. I don't know if she did something where it was still too sticky or had too much stuff on there and the tape didn't work as good. I have no idea. Yeah, that's crazy. Yours is a 210 watt hard mounted. It's all on my channel. Okay. All right. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, because I need it to be like in an actual frame on top, just for it to be more safety. Because yeah, that made me super nervous for it to just fly off of there. Yeah, I don't know if I have like what you would call a rack, but it has something on the top on the sides, but there's nothing like going across. Cora's old van, hers did have like those bars plus the crossbars, the roof rack thing. She actually did have that. Mine doesn't have the ones going from like side to side. Oh hey, hi, welcome. But mines don't have that, so maybe I should just go outside real quick and show you guys. Cause like I'm pretty well done with my coffee, but let's walk outside and look real quick. My van is dirty, you guys. We'll have like winds. Okay, see if you guys can see this. See that? It has that up top, but at the very top, so I thought maybe I could mount something up here, like from here. I don't know. Something from there, because yeah, so like I thought of attaching it to that somehow. Put some kind of frame, build some kind of frame, and then kind of just like attach it there. Look how dirty, like the winds were nasty yesterday. The last few days it's been really bad. But yeah, like that's what I've been thinking of right there, like attaching it there. So let me get back in here. Okay, I got mail. In here. All right. So yeah, just show you guys real quick. Like that's what I'm talking about. So it's not. I don't know if that would be a roof rack or not, but like I could attach it to there because I don't think it's that heavy. Yeah. Speaking of a bike rack, I saw a shorts that this lady had a bigger van, kind of like Cindy's, but in the back she had some weird looking hitch and she attached a hammock back there. I was like, oh my God, I love hammocks. That would be cool. Off the back of the hitch, it was, kind of like a regular hitch. It would stick out, but then it went up and it was kind of like that. And then her hammock was just like right there. I was like, oh my God, that's what I need. That's what okay, not need. That's what I want. But I need it for my soul. That looks so awesome. Let me see. A long, narrow panel sits alongside of your rooftop box. You can get the okay. Also, I'm able to add the crossbars. Okay, that's what I was trying to think. I couldn't remember what they were called, crossbars. Oh, you've seen that hammock? Oh my gosh, it's awesome, isn't it? I was just like, wow. I even screenshot it and send it to everybody like, oh, look, this is what I want. Oh, look at this. Yeah, thanks, Cindy. Yeah, so I thought like somehow, and if I could put those crossbars in, it would be even more solid, right? I just get kind of nervous, like how that works. Some I gotta build some kind of frame because I think, okay, if I'm driving 70, 80 miles an hour, would it just like lift off with all the wind? I don't know. So I'll have to have somebody help me install it and everything. But yeah, like wow, I thought that hammock was awesome. That idea with the back hitch. So I'm like, I don't need a hitch. I'm good. I don't need this. I'm good. I don't need that. And then when you see it on somebody else's rig, you're like, oh, I want that. That is so awesome. But man. Oh man. Gray man van life. About the spam. Oh my god. I don't know if we saw the same video, but the same spam video. But I ended up craving spam. And yesterday I made myself some top ramen. And I put little chunks of spam in there, so I ate that. That was good. Oh, Cindy, maybe now that we're talking about it, it'll pop up on your phone. I don't know, because phones are weird like that. So you say anything and it comes up on your YouTube or on your Google. Maybe you'll see it pop up on there. I don't know the name of the channel. I can't remember. Oh, I've never tried it with mayo. You know, my mom puts mayo on everything. She puts mayo on mayo. So maybe she might like that. I might have to mention that to her. I've never tried it with mayo. Is it like a chair? No, it's like an actual, like you're laying down and just like, just relaxing. It's not one of those hammock chairs. It's an actual like long hammock. And you're just like chilling, just like, yeah. Yeah, because the bars, it's kind of like the very back, you know, just sticks out a little bit, like you would like pull any trailer or anything. But then I don't know if she had to have somebody custom manufacture, because then the thing kind of goes out like that. And then this part right here is where she puts her long hammock. So it's a frame that looks similar to this, and then this is where the hitch part is, but it's just like that. And then her hammock is just right there. But I have seen those chair hammocks that you're talking about. They just have some kind of bar at the very top. I've seen them, not on the hitch part, but on the part like where you open your big doors, and somehow they attach something to their roof or somewhere where there's just like something long thing hanging there, and then you know, then they have the chair hammocks that just kind of swing like that. I have seen those. But this one was like an actual, like you could lay down on that hammock. It was pretty cool. Sriracha mayo. I think sriracha's spicy. I don't think I've ever tried it. I can't handle spicy. I know. It's like, all those look so good, and sometimes they smell really good, but sometimes it's like too spicy smelling. But my taste buds, they can't handle it. It's like fire in my mouth. You know, sometimes I kind of wish I could do a lot of that spicy stuff, because it just looks so good, but my my taste buds can't. They're like a 2-year-old. They can't. They can't handle spicy. Your roof would cave in. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they attach it, but like somehow They have some kind of bar hanging out, and then they have the chair swing just like, and even like just a regular swing. I don't know how they do that, but yeah. Yeah, I'll have to see. I'll have to see if I still have that screenshot, and then I'll let you know. I'll let you know, Cindy. So if I still have it, because I'll let you know the channel so you can check it out and see what we're talking about, because it looks awesome. That would be one of those, like, you drive up and you back up your van into like a beautiful scenery at the beach, a lake, somewhere that you like, and then put your hammock and then just chill all day. Like, then they will add wheels to the hammock. Oh my god. You can roll on the highway. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Oh Lord. That is an adrenaline junkie right there. I've seen a pull-out porch. I love that idea. Yeah, yeah. I've even seen where they have, I think it was maybe a minivan. I don't know. But he had like the hard solar panels at the top of his minivan, and he had it to where like it would extend out and give him a little bit of shade. But he extended it out only because he had a solar panel on top of another solar panel. So he had like double the solar panels, and then when he would park somewhere, then he would extend it out, and he had like 2 solar panels going like that. And then he would just put it back and somehow, you know, tighten it up where it won't like go loose on him. But that's one way to get like 2 solar panels on top of each other, and then just when you're ready to just relax for the day, or what we campground or some area, I don't know where, then you're able to just extend it out and have double. Yeah, I think I saw that on the Bob Wells channel. Some guy had his minivan like that. I don't know, having wheels on the hammock is kind of like you would see some movies or some cartoons where you have the skates or something and you're just holding onto a car and you're just like so exciting and so dangerous at the same time. Yeah. And then there was a kind of like, I don't know, I'm sure you guys know Pandemonium, where her RV has a ton of solar panels but on the side. And I don't know how they just don't fly off, but unless it's like on a hard frame. But like some people put it, or like just hang it off the side, and then, you know, whatever the south side or west side, and they just kind of park that way so all the solar can just catch whatever. They don't angle it or anything. Maybe they do, I don't know. But it's all like just kind of like where the windows would be, just like. So if you're more stationary, like if you have an RV and like some off-grid land or somewhere, and you have your solar like that, then you can make it to where it's kind of like a canopy, where if you could lift them, you get some shade, but then you're catching the sun rays, and then where your windows are, you get that shade too. So that's kind of handy. If you're not traveling with it, just kind of park somewhere. That's an idea. Anyhow, you guys, I hate to cut it short, which is not short. I've been on here for a while, but like I'm done with my coffee. Thank you guys so much for joining and for commenting and for just chatting with me for a while. I feel a lot better. I was getting kind of lonely because Cora's been away for a few days, and I'm just like, it was getting a little too quiet. But yeah, chatting with you guys, it's like, I get to talk to somebody for a little bit and not be so quiet here. But yeah, now I'm gonna get myself together and go out and about. Probably go to the park. I don't know. I gotta start thinking of some video ideas because I have no more videos saved, so I need to need to start thinking of something. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome Sunday. Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Aw. Let's see, are you gonna drink cold coffee in the summer? I like to. I think it's called a iced white chocolate mocha, and I drink that on occasion. Like if I go to Target and they have a Starbucks in there, I'll get that, or I get a chai tea latte, and that one is hot, the chai tea. But I do get a iced white chocolate mocha, and then I have them put the whipped cream and stuff on top. Oh, it's so good. But I try not to get it a lot because that's a lot of calories. But dang, it's good. It's so good. Make my own. Girl. I'm good to make my regular coffee. I want to get all kinds of creative. And then my fridge, you guys, my fridge can't hold all kinds of stuff. Where's Popeye and Olive? They're in Dallas with Cora. Look at my fridge. Okay. Look at this little bitty fridge, you guys. You think it's gonna hold that? All my condiments. It won't hold very much. Like my freezer is way bigger. Oh man. Well. Oh geez. But anyhow, thank you. Thanks again. Thank you for that. And thank you guys for time for a bigger fridge. Not if I'm gonna go road tripping. Maybe not. Maybe I just keep it small. But anyhow, thank you guys so much. I will see you on next Sunday. And then you guys can see me hopefully daily on these videos. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.